What's going on, guys? Welcome to Wargroove. I've been waiting for this game for a while. For some reason, I thought it would only come out for the Nintendo Switch, which is what I'm playing it on right now, but apparently it's also on Steam, so I look like an idiot now. Anyway, it's very similar to the old Advance Wars games that were released on at least Game Boy Advanced and the DS, I'm pretty sure as well. And I quite like those games. So we're gonna hop into Wargroove right here. We're gonna play the single player. We're gonna do a campaign. Let's go. One rainy night at Cherrystone Castle. This weather is giving me the spooks. I'm gonna have to do voiceovers because there's actually no actual voiceover. And if it's just quiet, it would feel a little bit weird. Did you hear that? Cut it out, it's just thunder. But I'm gonna patrol the throne room. Hey, wait for me. I mean, thunder is very scary, so I can get into that. I can immediately relate to these very important characters. Cowards, jumping at shadows and dropping their guard. Turn 1. Let's do this. Getting to the king shouldn't be much of a challenge. There he is, all alone in his chambers. How convenient. The fewer guards I dispatch, the quicker this will be. But some unfortunate wretches still stand in my way. I'll start by defeating that one over there. Alright, let's do this. So we're gonna attack this dude. And obviously this is just the sort of prologue. It's barely tutorial. So it is incredibly easy. You basically cannot fail. It's time. Time my daughter learned the truth. But how do I tell her? Alright, let's go. We're gonna assassinate this guy. I'll make my way towards the king's chambers. Yes, let's do that. So the game kind of explains how movement works, how attacking works. And I've only played a little bit, just sort of familiarized myself with some of it, but this keeps going for a while. Mercia, a long time ago, before Cherrystone was Cherrystone. No. So the first couple of missions, the game sort of explains stuff to you as you go. This is laughably easy. It really is. And I'm not to blame for it. Okay, it's not my fault.
This is tiresome. Goodbye.
Boom, alright. There was once a kingdom called... God, how do you even pronounce that word? Cacophony? I don't know, man. And a war known as the Great Dissonance. I'm gonna be honest, I've only seen that word written down. I don't think I've ever heard it spoken out loud, so I have no idea. This knowledge is too great a burden. Oh, Mercia. Man, well, I kind of want to know what his secret is. This castle is vast. If I access the overview screen, I can get a glimpse of its true extent. Yes, that's just how I speak to myself as well. It looks cool, though. This screen provides me with objectives and statistics. So many humans, how unpleasant. Still, I can avoid most of them. As my objective says, I'm here for the king. If I can close this now and return to my task. So what it sort of shows you is, obviously the objective, you can see the entirety of the map. This one's really, really big, but the first couple of maps are actually quite small. It will show you your own commander, the enemy commander, the amount of gold you have, the income you have per turn, and your actual units, although that is not very relevant in this first mission. Time to defeat a few more hapless guards and make my way to the king's chamber. Yes, let's do that.
This is tiresome.
Got him. Alright, so there's one guy left in my way right now.
My little bluebird.
I'll start slowly. My darling bluebird, I need to tell you something. Sounds good, man. You might not actually get a chance to tell anybody anything because there is an assassin on her way. It's a very long story about something that happened a very long time ago. Alright, well, we're almost there.
Are you afraid?
A very long time ago indeed. Why can't the past stay the past? What does that even mean? The past is always the past. Time is linear, right? So at last. You. How did you?
What?
Sigrid. Humans are so frail. Do you understand what you've just done? You'll start a war. War? The inane squabble of children. Where is the key?
Safe hands.
You'll never have it. The key's in safe hands, far from the grasp of a monster like you. Safe hands? Before you die, understand this. Nothing is safe from me.
Listen.
You're making a mistake. Hush now. And rip. Look at that portrait in the background. It's a little sad. Still, the key eludes me, no matter. It's close, I can feel it. Victory! I'm not sure I would call that a victory, but we got an S rank. We got 3 stars. We didn't lose any units, but, you know. I don't think it's possible to get anything below an S rank, although if you have this game, you're, you know, welcome to try. Well done, Princess. Your skill with the cherry blade improves yet further. Thank you. Woof. Woof. Actually, why am I voice-overing a dog? What am I actually doing with my life? It's alright, Caesar. It's just one of the royal guard. Lord Emmerich. Is this important? You disturbed the princess's lessons. The king, my lord. The king has been killed.
What?
What?
No!
Father.
I'm sorry.
Oh no. Who did this? Sir, the assailant appears to have been a vampire. The Felheim Legion. Princess Mercia. The murder of your father is an act of war. We must defend the kingdom. War? We're at war. And there we go? You unlocked additional lore about Emmerich. So this takes us to the sort of world screen, I suppose you could call it. I think it's quite big, actually. I've never actually looked, but... Okay, it's not that big, but... There's space for battles, okay? So it just told us that we unlocked something in the codex. So if you open the menu, you can actually change your difficulty, which is quite nice. You can change the amount of damage that you receive, the amount of money that you make, your groove charge, which is something that we're not going to get into that for quite a while. And then the codex, where you can see information. So this is Mercia. This is, I guess, our main character. Though Mercia must find her feet as the new ruler of Cherrystone, her inexperience is counteracted somewhat by her commitment, loyalty, and compassion. She's a talented commander and natural leader, though she still needs the guidance and support of her friend and tutor, Emmerich. And as you complete missions and stuff, you'll gain more information. You can check information on most people. The only person that actually matters, though, is obviously Caesar, because he's a dog, which is cool. But yeah, that's sort of the stuff that you can check if you are interested in that. I think that's quite cool. Anyway, on to the next mission. This is Act 1, Mission 1. This is the first sort of real mission. An unsure Mercia faces her first test as monarch of Cherrystone. She's actually wearing a crown now.
My queen.
Congratulations on your coronation, Queen Mercia. Emmerich, do you really think I'm ready to be a queen?
I have no doubt.
You are your father's daughter. I hope you're right. No, I mean, it's definitely right. That's how it works. That's how families work, generally. Your Majesty, Felheim scouts have breached the border.
What?
They're here, in Cherrystone. Look at that dog. He's really angry at all this.
Let's go.
I can do this. I know you can. And she just dropped the crown. mean, that's okay. It's only the actual physical thing that proves that you're the queen, and it's probably worth a lot of money, but it's cool. Here we go. Turn 1. These skeletal warriors are Felheim troops. We must defeat them all to secure this region. We should begin by attacking the closest dread swords with our unit of swordsmen. Right, let's get this over and done with. So we're going to select our little swords dude. We're going to attack from the woods, or the forest. Boom! Now if any of y'all have ever played Advanced Wars, this will be very familiar. Notice the numbers that have appeared next to the two battling units. Yeah, there's a little number next to each of them. These represent the unit's health. They appear when it drops below 95%. The number 5 indicates that the Dread Sword is down at around 50% health. And my swordsman is down to about 80% health. Got it.
Well.
Let's attack with the second sword. Yep, seems like a good idea. Oh, it'll do 57% damage, so he'll die. A damage preview will appear above its head. I mean, this is really sort of pretty basic stuff. The more damage a unit takes, the weaker its attack power becomes. It looks like your swordsman will do just fine here. I mean, let's be honest, there's some stuff that barely requires explaining. Uh-oh, they just got more dudes, more undead. It seems like they're not giving up quite yet. Oh no, there's so many of them. What shall we do? Okay, we just got reinforcements. Just in the nick of time. Look, it seems like we've been provided with a new unit type, pikemen. This might be a good time for you to learn about critical hits. Critical hits?
Yes.
All units have conditions under which their attacks are stronger. We call these attacks critical hits. I've never heard of those. Do not worry, my queen. This information is easy to find. Let me show you how to find information about a unit's crit. Press B. Slower, more powerful infantry. Critical hit when adjacent to another spearman. We can find useful information about our selected unit. So it shows you how far it can move, when it will critically hit, stuff like that. Yep, no, I got it. The pikeman crits when adjacent to another pikeman. You can bring up this info screen on any unit, terrain, or structure. Use it often and you'll learn fast. Alright, obviously it also shows you what they are effective against, what they're vulnerable to.
Very well.
We should make sure that the pikemen stick together. Got it. We will. Yep, nope, I got it. We're gonna critically hit it. Look at that damage. The arrow's flashing. A flashing arrow is a good sign. It indicates that you're about to land a critical hit. Let's see it then. Oh, yeah, that's pretty critical. As far as hits go. Thanks to the placement of the first pikeman, the second pikeman dealt a critical hit. She learns fast. Yeah, okay. Keeping your pikemen together will ensure a stronger offense. When encountering a new unit type, it's important to learn about their crit. I'll leave you to defeat the rest of these Felheim troops.
Thank you.
Oh man, Emmerich, you're so helpful. Alright, we're going to defeat the remaining troops, obviously. Let's see, we can go over there. So we can do 60% damage, and then the other swordsman can probably finish them off. Yes, they can, so let's do that. Well done, boys. Alright, so all that's really remaining is the skeleton pikeman. That's a lot of damage. So this is just a spearman. So the faction, so to speak, doesn't really matter. And we're gonna move you there, and then this guy can critically hit. And there we go. That is Act 1, Mission 1 in the bag. That's the last of them. Well done, my queen. We did it. A good start, but Felheim won't stop there. We must remain vigilant. They'll be back?
Yes.
I mean, that's kind of how war works. A whole horde of skeletons. Indeed, and much else besides. I'd forgotten you had so little experience with the undead. Cherrystone is normally so peaceful. I've never seen them here before. But now they're coming, and they won't stop. An undead army. All undead but one. We've spoken in your lessons of their leader, Valder. A living man and a necromancer of great power. I haven't forgotten. Well, we should make a move. The undead are likely to be advancing upon other parts of the kingdom. Emmerich, do you think Valder will come to Cherrystone himself?
Yes.
Yes, Your Majesty, I do. Oh my goodness, Valder's gonna show up here? That's gonna be scary. It's the guy with the crown. Your Majesty, wait. That guy deserves a promotion because he's actually still running after us with the crown. And that's the other S rank. Nice. I don't think there's any way to mess this one up too badly either. We got more lore about Mersha. We might as well check it. Because Mersha is, after all, our main character. Personal history and ethos. Mersha and Emmerich. Emmerich has always been in Mersha's life, and she can't imagine a world without him. Any more than she could a world without her father. After the death of Mersha's mother when she was just 6, Emmerich's steady, quietly loving presence kept her and her father going. Officially, Emmerich is Mersha's tutor, but she has always considered him family, as did her father. Alright. Act 1, Mission 2. You know what? I think we still have time. Let's do this. Wait, it says the green sweep. We were at the River Eldor before. This is the green sweep. The Felheim invasion begins in earnest.
No.
The kingdom's overrun with Felheim soldiers. We have to do something. We will hold what land we can. Maybe if we... Not so fast.
Huh?
Who are you? I'm the person that's going to smash, bash, and pulverize you.
Call me Ragna!
That's Ragna. Alright.
Fight me!
Looks like we're going to be fighting Ragna. And what an excellent opportunity to learn about more things. Turn 1, we're... okay. Did you see that? The Felheim hordes just captured a village to the west. They'll attempt to claim the neutral village to the east next unless we stop them. Then let's stop them.
Yes.
Luckily, a Cherrystone Ranger is here to help us. Rangers are units that can attack enemies from a distance. Let's move it into a position from where it can attack any approaching undead. We will. Can I check the info for it already, or where is my... oh, there it is. Okay. Not allowed to check the info. That's cool. From this position, our ranger can attack any enemies approaching from the west.
Very well.
When you want to end your turn, select an unoccupied map tile and select End Turn. End Turn, okay. Are you remembering to check the unit info screen? Oh, I was going to, but you literally stopped me, okay? That's not my fault. You know what? That ranger's crit if they attack without moving. We'll attack the Dread Sword without moving the ranger now. Yes, we will. Alright, he's now going to move, and he's going to instantly kill this guy. So as it turns out, rangers are pretty good.
Yeah.
We did it. We may have defeated those soldiers, but it's not over yet. The enemy owns a barracks. This will enable them to recruit new units. Fortunately, we have access to a barracks of our own. We should select it to recruit a new unit at once. Alright, let's do it. So, okay, this barrack lets you recruit 3 different unit types. Swordsmen, pikemen, and rangers. That's right, but due to our current funds, we can only get swordsmen. Alright, so let's get one. Note that each barracks can only recruit a single unit per turn. Okay, I'll make sure to remember that. I mean, to be fair, that is pretty good information to have. Select our new swordsman in order to move and capture the village. Okay. And there we go. We own a village now. Actually, we own 3. Excellent work, my queen. Villages bring in 100 gold every turn. More gold means we can recruit more units. That makes sense. We can cripple the enemy's income by taking their village to the west.
Yes.
To capture a village that is owned by a different faction, we must first defeat it. I'll recruit more units straight away and order them towards that village. Let's do it. Some units are more effective than others at defeating structures such as villages. I advise you to rely on the pikeman's powerful crit for this job. Alright, we're gonna get some pikemen. I think for now, I'm actually okay with leaving this guy here. We could move him onto one of the mountains, maybe. I mean, that would give pretty good defense. I'm gonna just try it. This is the first point, pretty much, where you're left to make up some of your own decisions. Okay, there we go. That's kind of scary. Enemy reinforcements to the north. They'll no doubt be heading towards your northern villages. I should have known they wouldn't make this easy for us. I suggest you don't leave the northern path unattended. I'll make sure to leave a unit to protect the northern villages. And we will. So we are neutralizing all enemy structures. That is our only goal currently. Let's see, how far can you move? Yeah, that's okay. We're gonna grab another pikeman. And we're going to send the swordsman up north to protect the area there. Let's see, this guy can hit pretty far away, right? So his attack range is like 3. I might want to move him a little bit further north so that he can help with the northern reinforcements there. All right, here we go. First attack, but a swordsman should be weaker than a pikeman, right? Yes, quite a bit. So that's pretty sweet. So let's see. Yeah, this guy can actually hit that guy, which is a free kill, and I'm obviously gonna go for that. There we go. Little swordsman man down. Then we're going to want to send in the pikemen, so they can deal with that village. This guy's going up north because I'm a little bit worried that having just a ranger is not going to be enough. I'm going to grab another pikeman. We're going to send him over to the village and eventually the enemy barracks as well. Just the more pikemen we have, the better, really. Yeah, you can't reach that far. I really don't want the pikemen to die, so what I'll do is I'll move you there, and then I'm going to move you not into the river. That seems like an absolutely terrible idea. I'll move him behind there because he is slightly injured. You can actually take this guy out instantly. That's a pretty good offer, and I'm going to take that. Very good. So this guy can't really reach all that far. We're going to stop him right there. And we're going to recruit another pikeman. We could always get more rangers, but rangers really excel at defense. Okay, I didn't think he would be able to reach the ranger. That could be a small problem. Although we do have very good defense, sitting on a mountain and all that. Alright, let's see that crit, please. Yeah, it's not bad at all. Alright, so we need you to finish this guy off. I think so far we haven't lost a single unit, so we're looking pretty okay. How about that? 47, that's pretty good. That's what we'll do. Wait, overview. Look at that. So our income is obviously way higher than the enemy income. We have way more gold. We're kind of cheating. I don't really feel bad about it, but yeah, we're definitely cheating. At least a little bit. Since we have 3 of these villages. Alright, so this is going to soften them up a little bit, and then we send in the ranger to finish this guy off. And then the northern part will be safe. Very good. And seeing as I don't think you're graded on how much money you waste, I'm just gonna get more pikemen. Honestly, the more we have, the better. Oh, this skeleton has some really, really big balls because he's going right into my pikemen. And there's a lot of them, and they're all gonna crit. Yes, okay. So this guy's at full health. I mean, he can just kill this guy instantly, so I'm gonna go for that for sure. Boom, there you go. So this is actually buying us a little bit of time so that we can get closer to the village. Let's see, this guy's at 61 HP. He should be fine putting in one attack here. Look at him go. And then as soon as the enemy actually runs out of, let's see, yeah, you can just stay there. Okay, I'm gonna send you there. I'm gonna send you in. See, I really need this guy to just be safe. I mean, if he attacks, he'll die. I'm gonna move him back a little bit because you do actually get graded a little bit poorly. Or at least more poorly if you lose a bunch of units. Let's make sure that doesn't happen. How will I ever face my parents if I don't get at least a B rank on this mission? Here we go. Got it.
What?
How did this happen? You've cleared the enemy from the village. You should capture it to secure it before Ragna takes it back. Right, so they actually can take it back, but we're gonna capture it first. Although I do believe that we lose some HP because of this, so there is a small risk of us losing a... Okay, maybe that's not what happens. Well done. With no villages, the enemy has no income. You'll notice that a captured structure never begins with full health. It starts with the equivalent of half the capturing unit's health. So if a unit... Okay, you don't have to explain what half means. Now we should destroy their barracks to completely remove them from the region. Let's do it. Okay, he's still at full health, so we're actually... We're pretty good. Let's move you there. Let's just move you back because you're not going to be able to do anything. You're injured. And very weak. Let's move you. Might as well move you in. So the ranger can actually reach the barracks from up there, which is why I'm just sending him over there. Should we get more? I don't think we need to. At this point, we have so many units, we're just fine. Oh my goodness, okay. Yeah, we're taking a bit of damage here and there, which is, I don't love it. But the enemy is going to run out of gold pretty soon, and we have a lot of it, so... Because, let's see. They actually have 300 gold remaining, so they should be able to get a couple more swordsmen, but not too many. Move you there. Yeah, I really need this guy to heal as well. We could reinforce, but I think that only heals you for a little bit. Okay, that's pretty fine. I can work with that. Let's reinforce this guy as well. And that's everybody, okay. So I imagine that swordsman is going to attack my pikeman that's in the woods, which seems really very ill-advised because he's got a defensive bonus and all that. But, you know, it's like, it's pretty early on in the game. The AI is probably not going to make the best of choices every single time. Let's see, if I move you there... Alright. We'll use the wounded guy to finish this one off. Alright, so the fully healthy people can move along because we don't want to wait too long in capturing the barracks. We need to be moving forward. Full power now. Almost there. Alright. So they'll spawn one more swordsman. That's fine by me. See if I move you there, and then if I move you there, 85. That's pretty good. It's not a kill though. See, that's better. If we just don't suffer any injuries whatsoever, then the enemy can't really stop me from taking their barracks. That's good. I will definitely take that attack. So they're at about 40% now. Sadly, the ranger has to move before he can attack, or maybe he would have destroyed it. That's okay. This guy can't reach it yet. This guy definitely can't reach it. It's very far away. Okay. So this is the turn where we end it all. Fire away, Rangers. If we wanted to, I mean, we're gonna do this for sure. We could do that attack. I don't think we really need to though. Just, you know, for completion's sake, let's just make sure we destroy every single unit. I feel like that kind of makes sense. Like, if there's evil skeletons invading your land, you're gonna want to take care of all of them. You don't want to leave any of them behind because they are scary. And they should do it.
No!
This is not happening. Emmerich, we did it. Good work. Okay, go away. I said go away. Now, why is Ragna being mean to the nice little skeletons? What are... I said go away. Oh, it's you.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to disturb you. You didn't disturb me, I was lying in wait. Huh? Right.
Shut up!
This isn't over. Victory! We got an A. You know what? I will definitely take that A. I feel like if I had taken one turn less or something, it probably would have been an S, right? Because we got an S in the previous one. But an A is pretty good. You know what? I'm going to take that. Anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'm going to leave it here for now. This will be a series. I'm not quite sure how long this game even is, but I do quite enjoy it. I like everything about it so far, so I'm going to keep playing it. Since this is the first part of a series, please consider leaving a like, because that would be really helpful. And I'm not going to ask you again during the course of this series. And hopefully, I will see you guys in the next video.